In our last episode, we explored LA for the day and visited some iconic places in this huge city.
How's the traffic?
It's still busy. It's a lot of people here now for the 4th of July weekend, it's a long weekend. So many boats out cruising in the basin. And we just left the moorings. Moorings? Yeah, because there were two. And yeah, heading out slowly towards the open ocean. I think we have, it's about 3 nautical miles actually to reach the entrance. Then we have almost 70 nautical miles until San Diego, like inside the entrance there of the big inner harbor. So we plan to be there tomorrow morning. It'll be an overnight sail. We'll see if there will be any sailing or how it will be out there. They have a small sailboat called Absolute Breeze. They must be Swedish.
There was about an hour left of daylight when we hoisted the sails. And even if there were a lot of boats out, we quickly became alone on the water.
We're on a close reach, and yeah, it's not a lot of wind tonight or this evening. We have 6 to 6.5 knots true, and we're doing 4.5 to around 4.5 to 5 knots of speed, but it's really comfortable, and hopefully this will be with us the whole night, but I doubt it. I think it will drop as soon as the sun goes down, but we'll see. Yeah, Newport Beach was a really nice stop. It was nice to be just relaxed for a couple of days without the stress of having to catch the next weather window, because around here it's pretty calm almost the whole time, so I think you're lucky if you get some wind down here. So now we're going to sail down to San Diego, and we need to be out of the country within 3 days from now. How are the glasses working out?
I think they might help a little bit. I wore them when we're sailing in the Channel Islands as well. And because what they should do is that they should try to like equalize or stabilize the what do you say, like the, what do you call it, like the
It should show you the horizon even if you're
yeah,
in the glasses.
yeah. So this is liquid in here. Unfortunately, the eyeglasses broke. Have one here, I think. Yeah, so I just wear them. Why not? I've been trying everything. I've been trying ginger. We have Dramamine, motion sickness tablet. Eating, standing outside. But yeah, what can you do? You don't know how it will affect you, so just laying here now waiting for Johan to cook me some dinner. Living the lazy life here.
Did it taste alright?
Yeah, very good. Thank you.
Yeah, we have some problem with the engine. The wind just died and we started the engine again. And I just heard something strange. The pitch on the sound of the engine was off. So I looked over the side to see if there was coolant water coming out. And it was, but not enough. So I took it apart, and yeah, the impeller is just gone. And it wasn't that long ago we changed it. It's maybe we have I don't know, 50 hours on it. But it could be that I made a mistake when I changed it the last time, that I took an old one. But I don't know. I have to take it out and we can have a look at it. Shit. This is just crazy. I've never seen an impeller being this bad. And I mean, yesterday when we run the engine, there was no problem with the coolant. So all of this must have happened from when we started the engine and to leave the Newport Beach today. Look, there's not even one vein left on it. Everything is gone. I don't know. I mean, sometimes, you know, I save, you know, when we change them faster than we need to. I sometimes save the old one, you know, just to have an extra spare. But I'm pretty confident that this was a brand new impeller when we put it in. And like I said, we maybe have 50 hours on it. Maybe a bit more, 70 maybe. It's just crazy. This is how it should look.
Oi!
Yeah.
Oi!
So now I'm just hoping that
Nothing else has happened because of that, or?
no, that's not a problem because the engine haven't overheated. But if one of these rubber things, they could sit in the heat exchanger. So I will try to see if I can count all of these and see if there's a lot of stuff that is missing. And if there's a lot of stuff missing, we need to take the heat exchanger apart. Not now, but later on. Alright. But yeah, it was good we found it before it overheated the engine. we are on our way into San Diego, and yeah, the whole night it's been by motor. It's been flat calm the whole night, and yeah, it's been going good, the engine, after I changed the impeller. But yeah, I will have a second look at that later and see why it was so deteriorated, the impeller. But I guess it was just a bad one, so now there's a new one in, so but I will check it and see, so there's, because now it has been running for 8 hours, and if there's a problem, something chafing on the impeller or something like that, it should show now. So I will have a look on that later. Now we're heading into the, yeah, it's a really massive port here in San Diego. So I think we're going to go to the police dock first, and yeah, just to make sure where we are allowed to anchor, because there are different anchorages with different rules, and they say that the rules changed from now and then, so it's best to go to the police dock and ask them. So I think we'll do that. It's about 2 to 3 nautical miles up here to the dock.
So welcome, playing the national anthem for us. Maybe they do that all the time, I don't know. San Diego has a huge naval base, I think on both sides here.
We ended up at the public dock on Shelter Island, since the nearby anchorage was full.
Just got a lift from our boat neighbor in the little marina there, Frank, and his super cute dog Charlie took us down here to the downtown area. I think we're seaport area, and behind over here we have the USS Midway, which is an aircraft carrier. It's so enormous.
The USS Midway is the longest serving aircraft carrier in the US Navy. Over 200,000 Navy personnel served on board from 1945 until it was taken out of service in 1992.
Pretty massive, San Diego Bay in the harbor. It's 19 kilometers long and up to almost 5 kilometers in places wide. There's a massive naval base here on the other side where it's home to some of the aircraft carriers. And I think the one we see over there is the Theodore Roosevelt, or maybe it's the Ronald Reagan, I don't know. So it's the third biggest natural port on the California coast. I think the biggest one is, yeah, must be San Francisco.
Continental, you got an Eldorado too. 32 gun in his pocket for
San Diego is a lively town, and we enjoyed walking around, just watching people and taking the surroundings. Most of the hotels are located near the water, where downtown is, and it's easy to walk in this area.
The Gaslamp District is the historical city center of San Diego, and today it's filled with restaurants, bars and cafes. The neighborhood got its name after the city installed about 50 gas lamps on the streets in the late 1800s.
Electrical scooters were really popular here, so we had to try them out as well. It was a lot of fun, and we drove all the way back to the marina. Thank you for watching. Thanks to viewers like you, we are able to create videos on our own terms. To see how you can support, please visit our Patreon page.